Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Okay, a little tickle in my throat. Last video of, I guess, early day, Saturday, did a fairy tale chapter. Now, it's time to do the episode. This one was, ooh. Well, no, to be fair, this was episode 160, Bad Omen. First half was pretty good. I like the first half. This was basically the rest of the days of the tournament. We had Ren-kun, Ren from Blue Pegasus, against Web from Mermaid Heel. And then we had, I'm trying to think of the other matches. There were those two matches. There was that match, and there was another match, and then there was the troll match. Oh no! The troll match, no! Well, first match was Ren against Red from Mermaid Heel. That was done well. Justin, McWhirlpool Inc. He says animation sucks. He says it's just rehashing. But man, Justin, you gotta give it up this week. They did pretty good with Ren from Pegasus. When he did his move of I think it was water. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure what it was. But it was 3D-ish, and it was like, it was there, and when he defeated Webb. I thought that was done very well. They're using a lot of 3D-ish, 3D animation here. I thought that was done pretty stokely well. Done well to a point. Now, the other thing for this episode was the fight between, and we saw a bunch of things, and also in this episode, I'll go later in this review, I'll talk about the Juror thing. Juror and Jiao. Mr. Jin. But the second match obviously was Orga and that war car guy. Now, I was wondering when he came in, Orga, what was the lightning going to be like? Now, so far, the only God Slayer magic we've seen has been Zonkro. Everyone saw what Zonkro's magic looked like with the fire, and it was black. It was very darkish, and that's fire. Now, fire and lightning are extremely, extremely different. Extremely. Now, I'm just going to say on this note that probably Shelia, when they show her, the wind is probably going to be, her sky magic is probably just going to be black wind. That's probably how they're going to do it. Now, Orga, when he released the lightning, it was weird. It was a little yellow in the center. And on the outside, it was black. So, that had me wondering, But now that I think about it, when you see Loxus use his lightning, it's usually that, where it's white and yellow. And here, it's yellow and black. So, that's how they shifted around with Orga. And obviously Orga had his singing. I was like, get off the stage. Hey, listen, Orga. Yeah, the heavy metal bands Slayer and Children of Bodom or Slayer or AC/DC or they're not calling your name, man. Okay, take a seat. So, overall, I'm going to give this episode, I want to give it a 4, but I can't give it a 4. Because we had the other fight. No. it comes back. This episode 160. Jura versus Mystigan. No! Oh, God. But the other thing that they did well with this was with JELLA's meteor magic. The heavenly magic, the heavenly star magic. Oh, man, that was fucking epic. Usual, he's covered in yellow light and he was lightning all over the place when he was fighting Jura. That was fucking awesome. Now, we also had scenes with, Rogue. Now, that whole bit. But I think this was done well this episode. Obviously, the trolling. Everyone knows. Mystigan loses, but I like how they did it. They even did that one spell he was about to... And that was the whole bit. And I still question it. The thing that pisses me off, damn it, to this day is like this. Who would have recognized him? Only one person recognized that Mystigan is not Mystigan. That Mystigan is JELLAL. And that was Jura. Are you honestly telling me, Hero, that if you had let Mystigan, JELLAL, aka JELLAL, won this match with that move, oh, everyone would recognize them? Fuck me. That's bullshit. But here's the thing. They weren't there yet. The, Knights. So, you say to yourself, no one's gonna recognize them. It's silly. Not regardless, that was the story. And it was in the dark clouds were coming in, he was about to do the move. Oh, that's a lot, chili pepper. He gets tickling and he falls down and loses. It was laughing at who. Yeah. Now who's laughing at who, you dumb fan audience? Stupid audience, dumb motherfuckers. Yeah, but this, and then Lucy comes back, obviously, and she's staring at the scoreboard and she's upset. And, we have that. And the thing about this episode that I thought was done well was when JELLAL was fighting. Obviously, it was meteor magic. That was fucking awesome. The heavenly magic and the chariot, that was done awesome. Awesome there. The Orga thing, this lightning looks good. It was good. I thought it was done well, to a point. Now, they obviously did the whole thing with Levy. The premonition. Now I see it animated, it makes more sense. And it was premonition of what was going to happen later on. So, obviously, knowing this, later on, when this tournament is officially over, things are going to hit the shit. You know that. So, rating-wise, 3.5 out of 5. It was 3.5. I'll give it a 3.5. I mean, the Jura thing pissed everyone off. Oh, man. Everyone hates that fight. It's just another example of how Hero fucked this dark up. Next week is a chariot. So we're going to get Natsu's speech, Bacchus. He gets trolled too, though. Huh? So that means probably... Well, also, not next week's episode, but I'm thinking it's not going to be next week's episode. The following week, we're going to get Bacchus and Elfman. I actually want to see that. People think, that fight sucked. Yeah, but I want to see what Elfman looks like with the lizard skin on. Is it going to be green or gray or what? I want to see that shit. I want to see that animated. That looks interesting. And like I said, Orga's lightning, I have no... It's good enough. It's good enough to me. It's good enough to me. To a point. So yeah, pretty good episode. 3.5 out of 5. It's funny that they showed this episode. The second half. You're killing me. No, JELLAL. He's loose. He lost. Mystigan. Oh, that was terrible. Seeing that again just made me go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Just don't show me that shit again. It sucks. It's horrible. Oh. But regardless, the first half was pretty good. And I thought that would deserve at least a 3. So 3.5, you know. Good episode of Fairy Tale. Next week should be interesting with the Chariot and with Bacchus. And, you know, that's that story. I should let everyone know before I end this review and before I upload it. 12 Days of Christmas. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but starting December 14th to Christmas, each day you give a moment in an anime series that you loved for that day. Pretty much. So like on the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, you give a moment. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know, I'll do a video on it next week, probably Monday, and I'll send it to the peoples who are like doing this, which is seemingly going to be my good friend Yokorama Game Talk. He's doing it, and Fighting for Nippon, that guy, he's doing it too. So I'm gonna send a video of that to them to say I'm in, it's on the 14th, and I guess what I'll do is I'll upload it, and to make sure they get it, I'll send it to them. And I'll send it to all the other people that are being involved. You know, so on and so forth. So yeah. And that's all I got for you guys. So yeah, good episode of Fairy Tale. We'll see next week's Chariot. Should be interesting. Natsu's speech. Bacchus. Running amok. And we might get, I don't know, we might get a little bit of Bacchus' fight with Elfman, but I don't think so. It's going to happen next week. So yeah. And that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you guys later. No, I got 4 more reviews to do. Oh, also, before I leave, set 1 matches. Doing it Sunday. I'm doing it Sunday. Be warned. I will not accept Ginjo supporters. No, I'm joking. And that's all I got for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Orga. He was beast. But don't join a heavy metal band, please, Orga. You're not good for that. See ya.